Okay. Now the YouTube says it, that I'm live, and the Twitch. Okay. So now if I do a refresh here. Yes, it says that I'm live. Alright, cool. Back to business, finally. Let's put the chats over here so I can read them. But can't use our channel points. That. Oh wait. What are like? I don't. Hello, the beans. What are from the Twitch chat right now? I'm reading that having some channel points emojis. Like, are these just Twitch specific things? I don't know what these are. Like. Yeah, I don't even have the link for my Discord in the Twitch. That would probably be a good thing to do. I hope I won't share too. What? That was not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I will share. You guys will probably see. I don't know. I don't think there's anything weird going on in here. Oh, hello. Cool. Only. Huh. I don't even know what that is, but that sounds pretty cool. Let's see. Can I? How can I? I don't know how to do anything, but I think one thing that I should add to this is probably to have some sort of what I'm trying to find here. Edit. Notification. Is there a descriptions place or something somewhere? So I could have a link to my Discord. So because I would like to, people who know these things could just join and send me resources, so I can set it up for the next live stream. I don't know if Diamond. Oh. Let me see. How can? There's no link, no nothing. Okay, well, how about this? I will send this. Oh wait, I have here. Okay, I will send it in the chat. This will do for now. And you can join the Discord there, and I will also put a reminder to look up those channel points and what they are. Wow. No. And I will do this later. Channel points, Discord link, and probably put the chats also on the stream so you guys could see each other. So chat, stream chat, I don't know. So you guys can see both what's happening on the YouTube stream and then on what's happening on the Twitch stream. I think that would be good. Yeah. Okay. So the plan for now is gonna be to rotate the snake head, because I think that would be pretty damn cool. Ruby trade. What? Okay. And we can do that over here. Well, actually we have. This is. Yeah, here. So we get the head position here, checked which direction, and then we check that we are not going the other direction, and else we can, yeah. Snake looks like a crayon. Hey! It's a pretty damn looking cool snake crayon. Damn. That word itself, you should be able to do it. I should be able to, yeah. I was thinking that probably should be possible to leave a link there, but wait, let's try again. Either I'm blind, or what were you talking about, the raid? I don't know what the raid is, but shouldn't it be possible to add it somewhere here? On my channel? Ah. Oh wow, now this is gonna get trippy. Oh, look at that! Add social links. Well, how about that? Can I add just a link title, Discord? And then we'll put that same link in there. Boom, boom, boom. Add. Please enter a valid URL. Is this not allowed? Oh, I probably used it HTTPS. I don't wait. It's the other way around. Bruh. Hell yeah. Bro, Brutal Apple. What's up? Okay, so now you guys should find that, I believe. There's some panels. I don't know. I will look into that later. That's not important now. But I think I'm just gonna check to confirm that you guys actually get the Discord link here now, right? Yay! Wow, that's barely. Yeah, see. Nice. I guess we could also put the YouTube there if is that allowed from Twitch, that having people get from here to YouTube? I don't know. Edit. That's not what I was supposed to. Well, great, I can't do more links now because I don't know how to get there. It's okay. This is the important one. I want to change the title. Oh wow. Can I? Okay, nice. Okay, cool. Enable edit panels. Yeah, okay, wait. Let's. Okay. Man, it's always the first 10 minutes or so goes for me just to try to figure figure things out what I'm about to do. I never learn. It's always Lucas trying to do something for an hour and coding for 10 minutes. Exactly. Today, we are gonna make the collision. Or not the collision, that was last time. Bro, okay, there, boom. Let's see. I can just add. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Yeah. Today we will be rotating the head, and I think I would like to try out the flickering. Maybe winning condition or limited map, but at least rotating the head. Because that shouldn't take too long, like, it will get us going, you know? And I think this is where I will do it. It's I have named these things so badly, but this just checks. And then this one actually applies the actual thing, which you can see here. Here, below the player X position and player Y position. I think we can pretty much, because here we update the X position and here we update the Y position, that we could, instead of loading both of them, we could load them separately, and then we could use the other register to fix the attribute of the, like, fix how the head will be rotated. Thank you. Yeah, this Phoenix Puzzle said it's Sigma music. It's pretty true. I think it's a freaking epic. It's context sensitive. I haven't credited him yet on Twitch, but I will add that to my to-do actually. Credit music on Twitch. He's credited though in the YouTube, so that's fine. And then we have Harold back. Hey, what's up, Harold? Yeah, it's Danny music, but it's context sensitive who has produced it. Yeah. Brutal Apple get gun update when? No, no gun update. We will not do a gun update. That will, maybe, no. I was thinking, should I make another assembly game with x86, but using like Vulkan, but I would use normal C++ code to set up everything, but then I would do everything in assembly. Ribbit, don't tell me you have some Ribbit music you want to put in here. We won't do that. But okay. Basically what we need to do is that we got this over here. No, this over here, which are the attributes of the snake head that you can see over here. And if we change these values, we can rotate, or this value over here, we can rotate the head. What we need to do is when we change direction, we need to change the value over here to represent that direction which we are turning. And how we can do that, we first need to load this this specific byte into a register. No, we don't even need to load it. We just need to get this one. We need to update this byte from a register. Yeah, we need to take from a register a value 1, for example, and put it into this byte. And then it will change the direction of where the head is looking. What happened in the chat? Make your own CPU architecture. Actually, I don't know if it counts, but I would like to do it in Logic World. Like, make my own CPU thingy. I think my first live stream was, it was my first live stream when I hit 1,000 subs. That I did a live stream in this. I didn't know much, like it was my friends who did the most of the work, I was just judging them. But I think this would be pretty damn cool. So probably something like that I will do. Yeah. X10 1024, X20 2048. No. For real, did you need a calculator for that? Second live stream, no? What do you mean second live stream? Wait, let me show you. It was such a brutal failure, the first live stream that I did. Like, if you see, these ones are all from the same day. Oh, it's 6 days ago. That's crazy. Anyways. So, I had 3 live streams because I messed up things. Oh yeah, I forgot the most important line that I should have started the stream with. Because apparently this is something I must say. I use Arch Linux, by the way. I'm not a professional Arch user, I just switched to it because, yeah, I had friends who used it and I was like, it looks cool, and yeah, so, not professional, just using it, okay, yeah, trying to figure shit out. But basically what happened was that it broke 2 times during the stream, so I had to restart the stream 3 times, or 2 times. But it worked in the end, you know? Oh, use Arch too, hell yeah! That's so cool, that's super nice. Using Arch, but not yeah, I'm not using with Wayland. I'm just using Xorg's dynamic window manager. I like it. I like it when there's not too much going on. Yeah, oh, you saw that. Yeah, I told you I would. I told you I would sub to your channel, Harold. Yeah, okay. So for people in the community that use Arch, I don't know, I think there are more people. It's quite common in the Discord that I have that a lot of, or like, people just get there because of I'm using Arch. I'm like, yeah, good. I hope you don't have questions about Arch because I don't have the answers. But yeah, let's get this snake getting rolling something, shall we? So I need this, or it actually won't even be this address because this is in the read-only memory. I have it copied over to a memory address that I can modify. Did you manually install Arch Linux? Wait, did you manual install or Arch install? Actually, I had a friend who guided me. It was so funny. He told me to install from some mirror page. Like I didn't do it by the actual way you should be doing it alone. I had a good friend who was willing to help me, and then I just went through mounting points to where the BIOS would be loaded and where the Arch would be loaded, and it was just super fun because I was like, okay, what does this do? And it was like, yeah, don't worry about it. I don't know much, but I know a little bit, you know. I will get better. But yeah, and it was so funny because I literally took my laptop to stream the webcam when I set up everything. So it was like 720p, and I mounted my webcam to my microphone stand so I could type while talking to him. Lucas, do you know what a package manager is when it comes to Linux? Like, do you know the name of Arch package? I just use Pacman, that's all I know. Well, I know there's also some other ones, but I understood you should not conflict them with each other. Or like you should not use one package manager to install like a different package. Like you should always use the same one. Yeah, just... Alright. Pacman, okay, good. So so far I'm doing good. Or okay at least. There's only one problem that I have not yet been able to solve on my Arch journey, and that is connecting to the university Wi-Fi. I haven't been able to do that for weeks. Yeah, Flatpak is the one I've heard about also. Yeah, and the worst part is that my Wi-Fi module on my laptop is dogpool. Like it randomly just doesn't even show up when I check for devices. It's like, no, you know what? The Wi-Fi device is gone, I guess. Wait, bro, it's not better on Debian /Ubuntu. It's good for easy distribution between distro. Yeah, only use for it. I don't know. All I type into, I just use the what I'm trying to do. The network manager TUI or network manager CLI, depending on what I'm trying to do. So that's all I use. I don't really use anything else. I don't know. Is there another network manager that I probably shouldn't even know about? I'm good with the one I have. Oh yeah, I was looking into IWCTI connecting to chat. Did I lose connection, guys? But network manager is more reliable in general. Yeah. Maybe I'll need to look into that. I will try the IWCTI again and see how that works. But yeah. Coding with docs, thank you so much. I appreciate that I'm your favorite streamer. So you will now lead the stream, alright. Thank you for the humble message though. But I think what we can do is literally we don't even need this one at this point. So we can, wow, save it for later. And this one is the Y direction, so we can put it in here instead. And then that leaves us free to use the X register. Wait, let's see. I use the Y register, right? Yeah. So here we will only, this shouldn't destroy anything if I'm not mistaken. Let's try it out because I'm quite good at destroying things I try to work with, so Uh, oh wow! It definitely destroyed. Gets the X position, but they should still only manipulate the X position. Let's see. Oh right, I need it for the setup. Oh yeah, I need to take A to X, but then here I have already destroyed. Let's see. Okay. Wait, we load into Y. This. I shouldn't have anything important there. No. It should be free to do whatever it wants. Below, then we get the X position of the player, then we transfer X to A? Oh, right, that's true. Yeah. No, I can't do that. Okay, wait, what's happening in the chat? You think the snake should should see the doctor, its head is inverted. So the XY offset for the body, yeah. Everything is fine and running. Besides that, I'm trying to make the head rotate now. Yeah, you're right. The snake needs to see a doctor. And yeah, and if you eat yourself, the game resets. So it's pretty damn cool, I think. Written in assembly. So yeah. Oh, let's see. I got the. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. This is fine. But okay, let's see. Because in here, this is basically. Yeah. This is actually if we do a right turn. It's kind of redundant that I do these other checks after I'm done doing a right turn, because these can't be true while this one is true. Only one can be true at a time. But wait. I'm no medical expert, but that seems unhealthy for real. Lucas, you should have a Q&A so we can see how cool you are. Don't you see from the stream already? Yeah. Like quoting with Doc said from YouTube, good. So everything must be good. Like, if he says it's good, it's good, you know. Oh yeah, but hey, that's true. It's a very dumb solution, but it works, because if we're gonna do a right movement, I can completely shit in Y. I don't need. Do I need Y? Wait, no, I might need Y, because I will still apply. Yes. I don't know why I do the Y up, because the Y will still remain the same. Well, I guess I could just store the Y in a temporary variable. Oh, I could store it in. Well, here I go. Damn. Work for my dollars. Alright, see you at the Coding with Docs. Take care. You didn't miss anything. You only missed me doing a few fuck-ups. That's about it. Nothing more. As usual, you know. Yo, what's up? TT Chef. And Anjo, welcome back, you too. I should put the chat in the stream as well, so you guys could see each other talk, because it feels so odd like streaming and nobody knows what's happening in the other chat. Have I written that in the to-do? Yeah, okay, I got it there. We good. Okie dokie, I'm still trying to figure this thing out. Well, actually, now both A and X registers contain the X value, and all I need... I can't mess with the Y, I can only mess with the A, but the A won't be enough. You can use browser source in OBS, by the way, for the pop-outs. It's easier than messing with Wine and Streamlabs, but won't look as good. We can use browser source. What is browser source? I will look into that later as well. We'll put it here. Yeah, I don't use Wine for OBS or Streamlabs. I think somebody suggested me to use Streamlabs if I wanted to do something like that, combining the chats, but oh, it was you. Perfect. Let's see. But now this thing I should probably have done more subroutines, but I guess this is something you learn from just doing assembly, that you should have done something. I don't know, because I would really like to use, because what I need to do is basically I need to get the player attribute, or the head attribute to be more precise, head attribute. Or head attribute byte. And how I'll get it is that I need a register to store it in and a register to offset with. Yeah, so I need a register to load it into. That this could be either A or X, for example, or it can be A, X or Y. And then I need to use register X or Y for this, because you can't use register A, super funny. And after I have, then wait, no, I don't need to load, I need to store. Oh, store the head attribute byte into, yeah, so I need, oh my god, I could use, here can you register A, okay, this is how it will be, X, A, X or Y into the byte, and then I need a register X or Y. But I also need to save both the X and Y register that I have. I could use the stack. I could use the stack here. That I could do. Or I could also use this, but that would be kind of like redundant, because it would serve its purpose as the byte is named, and I don't wanna. I should just call it like temporary byte, because that's basically what it's used for in other routines as well. Man, I should have called, that would be so powerful. Imagine just having a byte that is called temporary byte and you just use it when you need it, because it's not really, it's just supposed to be like an extra register storage. How much coding experience do I have? I started, like, the first time I ever did coding was when I was, how old was I? It was like back in 2014, 15, so I was like 14, I think. And the thing I coded in was, what is it called? Auto it. This thing, it was, it's a freeware basic like scripting language designed for I don't think when it says basic, I don't think it's meant as basic coding. Is there an example of some code? Can I open the goddamn image? Bro. Okay. So, something like this. Oh, okay, that looks way more complicated than I remember it looking when I started with it. But this was basically what I... Okay, maybe... Okay. It's actually... This was the first thing I ever did something in. Ow. And I did it because I wanted to... I wanted to automate, that's why it's called auto-it. I wanted to automate some processes, and then I realized I could also use that to make bots in a game. So I started making bots with it. Because they had pixel recognition, they could register pixel values and see the colors on the pixels, and then based on that you could do behavior. I did not think about it being basic like when I started it. I was just, oh perfect, this is what I need, and I started using it. But then I didn't really do much coding. I did a few Minecraft plugins and some other web development or something like that, but not really like actively doing anything until like 2022 when I started coding in C. That's about it. So I would say like actually coding would have started at 2022. Before then I would just say I did just C#, Java, this auto-it, which apparently is basic like. I did not think about it as that. I did actually not know that. Wow. That's impressive, like I'm honestly surprised. I didn't even know what I was using. I was like, I wanna make a script. Oh, auto-it exists, great. Yeah, but back to this. But now we have actually here in A. I don't know. I don't. How can I get? Because I don't. Okay. I don't know. I don't really need any cheap viewers. I think it's good enough. You know, I prefer to have real viewers, expensive viewers as I call them. No, they are valuable viewers, let's say that. I don't want cheap viewers, I want valuable viewers. But yeah, I think we can just push this to the stack, the X value. Yeah, let's do that. So we do a pa, and we will use this tax later. We'll take the tax later. So now, and then we'll do a pla, and so now we have that saved. So what we can do, if player, this is if they go to the right. Yeah. So kind of sad that we already have that set up correctly. But we can fix that. So if you press this, then what I want to do is we want to load into X, not load into A, and we want to load in, I think, yeah, we want to load in hashtag $00 into X, and then into A we want to load, what do we want to load into here? No. Actually, I'm wrong. What we need to load into here first is actually this thing. Where is my beautiful, here it is, head. So we want index 6 because it's 4, 5 and 6, and 6 is the attribute. So we want to load in 6, and then we want to load into A the player what do I call it? Player sprite, yeah. With the X offset. So now we got the player offset. And then we want to store into player offset. Wait, I'm thinking about this completely wrong now. To store player. Okay, no, yeah. We want to store. What value do we want to store in there? And with what offset? That's how I need to think about it. So we store value into this position. Okay. So then we should just so in A we should have what value do we want to store? Yeah, okay, that's more like it. So push A, we load A with the value 0, 0. We load X with that. Then we store into A, or A into this position. Yeah. 0, 0. And yeah. Let's change. Why do I put a capital? Change direction of snake head. I don't know if that's good enough, but let's see. So now if you put this to 1, it should be rotated. Wait, it should be... Yeah, it should be flipped. So let's see if we compile that. It was not flipped. But you could see the rotation. Oh yeah, because that's the wrong byte. Or bit. Ugh. It should be this one. No? Is it the... Wait, I should probably Google this. But I remember it was one of the first... Or the... One of those bytes. Yeah, now! And I don't know if you saw it, but when it started with the wrong direction of the head. Because I told it to start like that. So... This is on a good track. I don't know, I hope I answered TT Chef's question correctly with how much coding experience I have. I just told basically my journey. I didn't actually say an actual value or anything like how much coding experience I have. I don't know how to measure that. Yes. I'm no big genius, that's for sure, but I'm a bit surprised that it actually... That I just set it up that clean. Wait, what? How? Because... Oh yeah, because it's such a simple thing to just... save... X value, retrieve X value. I don't know if that's how you spell retrieve, but we will roll with it. I think I have too many comments now. Oh, and that's not snake, that is snake. Sanke. But yeah, I think this is pretty damn cool. We can delete this, and we can actually just do the same process now in to the left direction. So before we do this, we will put it in here. That's not what I meant. This is what I meant. And we will push A, and then we will pla for pull A, and then it should continue on as normal, but there's a slight difference, and that is I will use the percentage now, and we will have to do How many is this? This is 8, yeah. And now we will have to do the change to be like this. So now the snake head should be correct when we go left and right. Look at that. It's pretty damn cool. Now we just need to do the same for when we go up and down. Which I think it won't be too hard. Because... or it's slightly harder than this. Because it's a different sprite we will be using. We won't use the same sprite. I will probably... I can show you guys real quick like how it actually will... That looks cursed how it works right now, but I promise you the snake is fine. He's doing okay. I can show you actually. CD tools. Where do I have it? There, I have it in some YY. CHR. And let's do an LS. I think it's... yes. I want to show you this thing. There. So here you can see. This is the sprite that we're... no. This is the sprite that we're currently using. But we want to change to this one. Oh yeah, that means we all... okay, both of them will be equally hard because... right now we'll change it to this. But if we change back to the... or on the horizontal... oh, what? Yeah, horizontal movement. Then we need to change back to this sprite, so... we need these two. The attributes can't rotate a sprite by 90 degrees. You can either flip it on the vertical or on the horizontal, but you can't rotate it, I think. Can you rotate a sprite? Let's see. NES sprite rotate. What? Rotate. Is it Is it possible to rotate? Let's see, I saw a video on this guy, blah blah blah. I think they rotate sprite. Flying, let's see, is there anything true sprite that is very slow without a fake story? Okay, so yeah, predefined rotation stored in a ROM. I probably have to just do that. Scaling without rotation is faster because it can be done with a look. Oh, what is this? Well, I don't know if performance is my highest concern. My highest concern is, can I make this run? Rotation sprites standing to generate them on the fly. Okay, that can be very true. Wow, my loading speed is like super fast. I might be back tomorrow, guys. Okay. Yeah, we will just have to load in, but that means that we will also... well, it's okay, because we can we just need 2 registers for this, and we can do both of them at the same time. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. So let's do it first for this one. I don't know, should I probably have done this to a subroutine or something, then store the value what I actually want to do, and then just call it? I think it would have been way cleaner, because these are literally just copy-pasted code for different... like slightly different behavior, but if I could just have stored the variables and then reuse them in proper places, this could have been a lot cleaner. But you know, the more you know and the more you do, the more you can achieve. I don't know. Damn, I love water. Okay. So we basically will do the same thing here. We will push, and then we will pla for pull. And in this case, we also, well, we're gonna have to do this change also for the X, but now we're just doing it for the Y, just to see that it works the way I think it does, and I hope it does. So what we'll do is we will load into A, and you can see I want to change. Oh shit! I want to change shit, basically. Okay, we will have to do like this, because this is on the ROM, and I don't have access to this from any other place. I hope this is legal to do. Yeah, this doesn't really matter what we put this to, because we will still override it in the actual thing. So we'll just leave it like 0, 0. And then what we'll do is in here, we'll put 0, 0. Oh, we can put 0, 0 on all of them. It's okay. It's cool. We Gucci. 0, 0. And kind of funny. But this will actually give the actual address. So I think we need to snakehead. Wow, I'm not even writing a comment. Snakehead y-axis. This will be snakehead x-axis. It looks a bit sus that it would be like this, but trust me, it will. So what this will be is basically we have 0, 4, 8, 12. Is that correct? I think it's correct. 12, and then we want the 13th. So it will be, is it C? No. A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, then D is 13. We want 13. But we want D. Yeah. So we want to load. I'm just gonna put a reminder because otherwise I will forget. We want D. But in here, we will load A with the actual value that we want to insert. Into that position. And we want to load, okay. Damn, okay, this is gonna be funny. So we load X with hashtag, yeah, this one will get this hashtag 0D. That's not an X, this is an X. I just learned. Okay. So now we got that. And then we will load A with player data. Well, sprite data I call it. Man. You can see that I have gone through a few, like, I just learned how to do assembly while doing this project. Like I have evolved like how I write the assembly code throughout the project because I realized, oh no, I should write this like this. It's much easier to read and understand, and now I have like a mess of like 5 different conventions of how to write things, which is awful. I could probably just do a whole refactor. It's only like 500 lines long, this assembly code. So I could just refactor the whole thing, but I will. It's not that this project's gonna be some shiny thing to display. It's just fun for me to learn. So it's not like it's gonna be some big hit or anything. You know, who's gonna play assembly NES 6502 and nah. Okay, so now, oh yeah, we also need to give it the X. So now in A we have the value that we actually would like to store into our actual thingy. So we will do another load X with a hashtag $. And now we need the actual position of the byte that we are. Whoa. Okay, that scares me for a moment. I was like, damn, I lost everything. Now we need the 06. Which I'm trying to do here. No. No, this is for the sprite. It's this one, so we want 05. Whoa. So we want to change the sprite before we change the attribute. Or we could change the attribute before, it doesn't really matter, but I think it's like this. I want to change the sprite, and then I want to change if it's flipped. Just realized this might be pretty dumb, but it's okay. I'm doing redundant stuff, or I'm writing redundant code more or less. Actually, that's what I'm doing, but it's okay. So now we have the X. And now we want to store A into sprite data, not sprite data, no, that's wrong. Player sprite. Wow, that's very confusing. I should probably name it ROM player sprite or something like that. X. So now we load it from the ROM. We change, we get it here, then we tell that we're gonna take it on this offset. And then we're gonna load it in here. Data plus O. You can't just sprite data plus 0D. You can't do that? Wait, you mean like I could do a load, sprite data plus, and then this? Like that? See you guys, have a nice and cool rest of your evening. Alright, see ya, Harold. Yeah, sprite data is read-only memory. I can't manipulate it. It's from the ROM, so I think it should be fine, like that then. And then here we load, store it in here. And, well, at least let's see if this compiles first. 322. Yeah, I don't think it likes this. Oh, no, sprite data is actually... Okay. I misunderstood you. Sprite data is a byte array. It's this one. And I want to access this byte over here. Wait, shouldn't it be 12 then? No. It will be 13. So this is basic, and this is the ROM, you know, the sprite, the chr rom.chr file. Try sprite data plus 13. Okay, I can do that. That looks super weird to do. Huh. Seems to be okay. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I think it didn't work. Or I fucked up something else. I will try to get it working first with this, because this I know how it behaves, and then I can try to change it to the other one, just so I don't try to do stuff that it's completely like new to me and try new things out. Okay, it still has the same weird behavior. Did I pull? Yeah, I did push and pull them correctly. Okay. So we load X, we load sprite A with sprite data on X position, we load X with 0.5, we take 0.5, that should be this one, we store that in there, we load, this shouldn't matter really even if it's wrong, just the location, but that should also be correct. Well, actually I don't even need to do it like this, because I know... No, I don't know. I don't know. Structure instead of taking advantage of constants. Yeah, just 3 gigabytes of instructions rather than taking advantage of constant folding. If I only knew what that meant, would be great. But I don't understand, like, shouldn't... This should load 13... Yeah, it's only when I go up that it seems to not like it. It puts it at this position, so it's like I press up and then it goes weird. Yeah. And that makes sense because it's basically the up check I'm doing. Yeah, it's Leon. He's here again chatting. Welcome, DDoS. Just from Y to A. I don't understand, like, how can... Oh. No, this should still be fine. Oh, but then we compare... Yes. I also need to store A to the stack. Ah, yes. If I'm gonna do this, I need to store both Y and X, because else I will lose X, and then X is this. Ah. But yeah, the head is working. No, it's not working. It's broken. Anyways, but I need to store this. So here we go up. Pla. Here. Push that. We also need to pla. Oh yeah, we need that. So we need to what? Okay. Then we transfer X to A. We do another pla. And then when we're done here. Wait, I'm doing it in the wrong place. Oh, whoops, I'm doing it in the wrong place. I don't know my shortcuts. Like so. Okay, here. Transfer A to X. Then we'll transfer Y to A. And we'll do another pla. Wait, what? Yeah, with... Oh, it's... wrong place again. Wait. We push the Y. Then we also need to transfer X to A, not set, X to A. Then we need to push that. And then we will have to pull. And we'll have to transfer. Why am I not moving? Okay. Transfer A to X. And then we want to pull and then we transfer. Yeah, so then we should have all of the values back. At least this should not mess with the movement. Yeah, now the movement is fine. Oh, wait, I think it does work. Wait. Yeah, because you see, the head is now going to the right, and if I press down... Oh, it's only with up it changes, bro. Yeah, so now it's going to the right, I press up, and the head is pointing down, so it almost works. Wait, what's happening in the chat? Constant folding is like doing LDA 1 plus 2 instead of LDA, CLC and... Aha! Try changing on start of to be different position. Maybe. See if... So we'll have to go... So I have no idea what's going on. Can you make a different sprite for each head rotation and just change the sprite? Oh, yeah, the music right now is... it's from Magentium Giorno's team. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, I'm still using mouse. I'm I'm trying to not use the mouse, but you know, I still used it. But yeah, this works. Look, so now we change this to this, and the head should change when we go up. Boom! But it won't change back to... I'm lying. It does flip when we go... Oh yeah, because I have made it so it flips when you go to the left. But I haven't changed the sprite. Alright, that was good to explain constant fallen to me later on. Oh boy. I think generally I should just be better to write cleaner code. Well, everything I do actually, but... If it runs, it runs. Solve the problem in simpler environment. Can you test out on a simpler object, not a snake? Maybe render just a head? Oh no, like it's still like the I know what's going on. That's the thing. It's the thing works, but I just have it working because I'm not updating the sprite that it uses in the current, like, how do I say, when you do the rotation. So it's fine. It's fine. I just need to change the sprite also now when you do a... Hello, Buggy Ruby. But I just need to change the sprite also now when you go to the right or left. And then I think I probably need to do one more thing. I'm not sure. It looks like it's almost solving itself, and I don't know how. You know? After head rotation, I think I will try to do sprite flickering, or I will do some limited world thingy. Oh, I actually spelled your name correctly. Damn, I usually don't do that. But yeah, let's update the sprite also when you do that. Yeah. Yeah, if you only could do rotation in this simple sprite manipulation, that would be great, but you can't. You have to change the sprite and everything, you know. One thing that I think that I could do to simplify, that I don't have to write as much code, would be to take this and put it outside of here. Wait. Here. Because if we, let's say we do a right or left, we don't even need to consider the up and down. We're done. Because now what I'm thinking that I would have to do is take this and copy paste it in here, which would be kind of silly. I don't need to do that. But then I would have to double, like, push to the stack. Which also wouldn't be funny. No, I don't have to. I could just use... Ooh. I'm not even using Y. Why am I pushing Y to this? Yeah, this is pretty dumb, I just realized. what I can do is just... I still have... I don't need to do this. This should still work. Oh, no, that did not work. Wait, what? Interesting. But I'm not even using... Oh, but I'm using A. Yeah, I need to transfer... I need to transfer the A to the Y. Transfer A to Y. But then I lose Y. And I need Y. God damn it, I thought I was smart, but then I realized I wasn't. I woke up. Yeah, I can't do that because I need the Y. Yeah. Okay. Why are you using instead of 86? Because NES does not use 86 as... Yeah, NES does not use x86. I was thinking that I could probably do in... Like with Vulkan, I would get the rendering up and running. And then I would just code the logic in x86. That could have worked, you know. I would just have created all of the like memory locations to draw stuff and everything using assembly, but then I would have like all of the setups and function calls to render using Vulkan. That would have been pretty damn cool. But I was like, well, I also got this, so then I don't have to go through all of that, you know. But it's fine. It's fine. It's sad though that I only have 3 registers. And all of those registers cannot communicate with each other. Like, it's so funny. But maybe for another project I could write everything in assembly and then use Vulkan to render stuff. I could literally just have like the render loop in C++ or C, and then I could have game logic in assembly. So I would just basically write the game loop using assembly. That could be a fun project, to be honest. Why not? But then again, I think I would prefer to write games using some higher level programming. Like, this is okay, it's fine to learn, but Jesus, I wouldn't, for example, write Minecraft in x86, or would I? But I think I can take this away from here and put it up here. Because, or up here, because if we're not gonna, if one of these happens, the right or left, then we don't really care about the others. You know, you can make OS in x86 or go in C code from x86 just for Snake. Yep. You can code Roller Coaster Tycoon though. Oh, look, how is it going? Non-existent 1945 is back. How is it going? Flickering implementation. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing the flickering. Right now I'm just trying to implement the snake rotation. The head for it. So the head is always pointing in the direction that it's supposed to look. So I guess we can change this to done move, or move done. Done. Yeah, move. And then oh yeah, I could probably have done 2 bits. I used 4. But I could have done it with 2 now, I see. It's okay. It's okay. All you need is NASM 386 compiler and some brain cells. Well, I got all of them except for the brain cell part. But yeah, I'm basically doing the comparison. FANF is better than NASM and self-hosted. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know how many more assembly projects I will do. I'm not sure on that. But yeah, I want to find the jump instruction. Is there like no non-conditional jump, right? Program execution to the following address, absolute. So I can just say jump, right? I don't know, I don't really need a like long jump, but I'm pretty much, if I'm done here, I can just call move done because I don't need to check anything else. And this should still be working as it always has. If my logic is correct. Which it seems to be. So now with that, we can do something more fancy, like instead of doing this will be Y axis. No, Y axis. Is it just like that? And then this one will be X axis. Pretty sure NES has mirroring bits for sprites. Not sure about. Yeah, it has for flipping vertically and horizontally, but it does not have for rotation. So I currently have a sprite for the turning. I could probably have put them on the same, like, next to each other, but you know, I realized it later, so. Yaxi and Xaxi. Yes, that's exactly. Imagine if there was a third axis that was called taxi. But no, we have Saxi. Why won't I just redo it? Nah, it's about to get completed. I'm not too concerned. I'm not a perfectionist, you know. I don't. Maybe. Like, if I'm gonna redo this, I would probably just take a whole new project and start like something completely different, just to learn something else new on the same go. Tetris, but on Phasm. But how would you use a renderer? Like, what would you use there to render? Or would you just... Yeah, that was what I was thinking also, using Vulkan and assembly to just do stuff. That would have been pretty damn cool. So now if we do these ones separately... Actually, one thing I want to try before I try to do this is to yank this and then in here try to do this. We'll push this. No, we can't do it here because we are not guaranteed to do a Actually, no, we can do it here. Because then we just flip it back when we get, if we don't have any of these. So we can push A, and then we'll pull A over here. And then what we'll do here is we'll load X with this, and then from sprite data, now we don't want this one anymore. What we want now is this one, which is byte 01. So a bit different. But then everything else should be the same. And let's see how this goes. I will read the chat just in a bit. Oh wow, that's not good. Not good at all. But still just use. Let me see. Push A. Oh, we need to transfer A to X. My bad. Well, I guess besides it being the wrong sprite, it's pretty damn good. It looks like a bomb. Let's see what happened in chat. Or a compiler for D. Try to write a compiler in assembly and then rewrite the compiler to bootstrap it. No. Oh man, guys, like there's so many cool things one could actually create in this world. Damn, too many. If you were to do a new project, what would it be next? Pipe bomb. No, I already have like a list of ideas that I would like to do, but I think the next one definitely will be not low level, sadly, or maybe it can be accomplished in low level, though it would be Tetris, maybe. The thing that I'm going to do next is a Discord bot, because the Discord channel really needs one, and I think it will also be a cool video to do on. I have no idea how to do it, where to host it. I am clueless. One thing for sure, that the only thing I do know, I won't write it in Python. That's the only thing I know. It won't be done in Python. That's the only thing I do know. But besides that, I'm clueless. Ooh, what is Elixir? I haven't done anything in Rust, but I have never even heard about Elixir. I can't even spell it. Why is my network so fast, you know? Whoa, look at that speed. Discord bot in assembly. Damn. Yeah, it basically write a Discord. I mean, if there's no YouTube video on it, Discord bot in assembly. Wow. How to build a Discord bot. There's no video on Discord bot in assembly. I mean, why not? I don't know if I'm that smart though. Elixir is the backend language used by Discord to handle that much traffic, huh? I mean, okay. Maybe it would be a little bit too, like, for a simple thing, maybe I could do a part 1 where I did it in assembly and a part 2 where I just add a lot of features but not in assembly, because I think it would just take too much time for what I would like to accomplish, but some funny thing would be fun. But yeah, let's see, I loaded in the wrong sprite. 01 should have been the right one, but it loaded the apple. Oh no, 00! Wait, what? It loaded this one. Oh, shit. What is the undo button? Control Z? Okay, cool. How did it load this sprite? I would have understood it if it was this one. What? Zero sprite data. That makes not much. Store. How can that make any sense? Now that I don't know what's happening. It hides the head. Wait. If you say sprite data and you say offset 0, then it should take this one. Offset 2. Oh. Well, yeah, of course it gives me the apple texture because I'm telling it to load the apple texture. Well, that makes a lot of sense. I should actually be using this one, which is 5. Ah, no, I shouldn't. Yeah, I should be using that one. Damn. Silly me. Hell yeah, now we just need for going downwards to check. And I think that will actually be easier than I think it would be. Oh, Project Overdrive, welcome. Okay, I'm here now. Twitch lags, terrible, almost. Oh. Damn, I should get better network so people can actually watch my streams. Oh, thank you. Welcome, Tino Worlds, or should I say Tino Worlds? 11. I got the 11 right at least, so that's pretty good. Don't tell me it was 1-1, then I would be sad. But then we can pretty much just take this when decompile. No 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 no. Oh, actually, ooh, this will make everything so much better. We don't even need to, we only need to do this. So we will cut this. We will transfer X to A. We'll push A because we will be manipulating. Ooh, we could make it even better, but let's keep it simple, okay? Why am I pulling twice here? I'm not even manipulating. Oh yeah, that's why I'm pulling twice. So in here, then we'll just pull and transfer A to X. Yes. Wow. Okay. And then in here, we are using the same thing. So what we will have to do, we have pulled A. No, we have not done that. If you get out of here, then we need to transfer X to A. Then we do a not that I. Whatever. We push A to there. Then here we pull A and put it back to X. And then everything else should work as normally, and I think this should work. Look at that. Fuck. It works with the down, but not with the up. Why did the up break? Not up. Because we transfer X. We don't need to transfer that, that's why. Push A, we pull A, we transfer it. And now it breaks again. Because the Y. The downwards works. Why does the downwards work but not the... I don't even... What the fuck? Okay. We don't mess around with the Y valve. We transfer X to A, we push A, we pull A, transfer A to X. I could use the Y register. No, I need to save. Yeah, that's why. And then in here we load. We have X. We do all of this fancy stuff. We push A because A currently contains the X. Then we load this with that. We load X with this. We store this. We pull A. We transfer A to X. It should be fine. I don't get it why it's not fine. Text-to-text processing is almost not difficult. This thing will not in help passness quality check. Yeah, it's not supposed to pass any quality check. It's only supposed to pass working. That's the only thing it needs to pass. Okay, so what I will do is basically this thing was working before, so I will take it back a few steps, and yeah, this is fine. And what I will do is just before I changed anything, it was looking like this, right? I would dare to say. Yeah, I will not do this either. I should probably have saved. Oh yeah, we don't do that. Like this. So now it should still be the same as before. Yeah. Except for that the head works to the right and left. Yeah, perfect. So now I can just do the actual changes and not do these ones, because these ones are kind of redundant as I see them. All I need to do is this. I don't need to do that. This can still be there because we will soon take it back. But oh, damn. Delete those, delete this, cut that, put it in here. And then what we can do here. So we will manipulate the X value. So then we need to transfer X to A, we push A, and then we pull A, and then we transfer A to X, so we can still use it, and that should be fine. So now they should swap the texture. Yes, it does. Look at that. If that's not cool, then I don't know what is cool. What are you trying to add right now? I'm trying to add the snake head rotation. Yeah, almost there. Yeah, we're almost there. And actually, the only time we need to change anything is if we press up. So, and that's precisely what we have here. So if you train blah blah blah, if you want to go up, all we need to do is load A with a value, and then basically we'll do the same thing. We have this. We will transfer A to X. No wait, we will do a push A, and then we will do a pull A, and then we will do that, and this should work. Oh damn, I broke it. But this is the same problem that I had first time. Why did this... Oh, right, because I messed the... I'm messing up with the X. I'm not storing the X, I'm breaking it. So we push the Y, then we transfer A to X, and then we push the X, and then when we pull, what happened? State saved. Oh no. And then we will pull. So now we have the X value. We will transfer the X, the A to X, and then we will do another pull, which will be the Y value. And somehow I messed it up. Yeah, it was already pulled there. So we pull A to X, pull A to Y, and this should be fine. Probably the most horrific way you can do this in, but you know, it still breaks. It's beautiful though. Where are we going? There we are. Oh, you have to go. See ya. But yeah, that's not correct either. Let's see. So we get the Y, we push the Y, we trans. That's why. X to, wait, what? No, we want, yeah, X to A, we push the X, and then we pull the A, we trans A to X. Okay, now it should be correct. Okay. Well, damn, look at that. The head is rotating in the correct way. Not the most beautiful or elegant solution, but it is a solution. So, you know, that's that. I will actually put this one here because it starts up here, and I think I will do the same here. It starts over here, the whole thing. And then another thing I realized that I don't need to do is, which one of these are the ones I don't need to do? Push A, pull A, transfer A to X. I think it's this one that is redundant. Let's see. I was wrong. That's the one I need to do. It's this one that I don't need to do. So we do this. We don't need to push. We don't need to pull. And if we save this. Yeah. What? If I load. Wait, what? If I load a texture, I shouldn't need to... Press two buttons at once. If I press two buttons at once, it doesn't really do... Oh yeah, it does do that. It cancels out the movement. It was working before I did the timer, but when I added the timer, then you can do two inputs at the same time. Because within the timing frame, it registers 18 inputs because of the delay before it does an update. So you can do basically 18 movements before each update, which I need to fix. Good. But yeah, it's a feature. Or actually, wait, 18. What am I saying? 18 hexadecimal. What is that in decimal? 16, 24. Yeah, you can do 24 control inputs in one update of the snake position. Yeah. But then again, it only applies one of them. So it's the last one you applied. And the check is... Like the check... I do a check that you don't do a 180. But the problem is that... It's ready with arbitrary code execution if you... I see speedrun strategy with arbitrary code execution if you want to fix this. Well, what do you mean? I said speedrun with arbitrary code execution if you want to fix this. Like... Fix the damn snakehead. Yeah. If you load in this, it should be facing the right by default, and that's basically right update. So it's this one. This one doesn't need to do an update on the sprite because it will all by default it should. Oh right, no it won't. That's true. Quite funny how it's... Wait, what did I do there? Look at that. Ah, okay, yeah, I need for both of them. I thought I could skip, but I can't. Okay. So we'll have to do the same as we do here. We have to pull. We have to push. We have to do all of these. Yep. Damn it. Okay. So we'll put this also in here. And then we'll push. We'll transfer X to A. We'll push. Then we will pull. That is the X, so transfer A to X. We'll do another pull, and that's Y. And in this case, you want it to be 0. That could have been a hexadecimal, easy to read. And then it should be alright, because we still have this same setup. Alright. I thought I could have skipped that one, but no, I can't. So yeah, now the head is working. Boom. You should change the stream title from snake to snack. Why is this broken? Also, if you want to hear my opinion, there is a lack of explosions on the screen. Bro, I should make these apples. Ooh, you know, there should be apples and bombs on the screen, so you can't eat the bombs, you know. And the bombs go off after a certain amount of time and explode in a radius. And if your body happens to be nearby during that time, you lose. How about that? That would be just so fucking painful. I wouldn't like to play that kind of snake. Bro invents new snake in assembly. How pretty cool. Snake Brutal Edition. Actually, for real, for real. No cap. I think what we could do is, now that we got the snake head, I should probably write a little bit more better comments, but we could try a sprite flickering next. I think that would be a pretty damn cool thing to try out. The randomness is not really that good. If you look at it, it's like the apples always spawn on the same position. Now make it multiplayer. Yo. There's like a hidden body that you can't see, you know? Alright, let's get the flickering up and going. So we got the snake head done. What is the time? Damn. Okay, let's try the flickering. I think this will be pretty... It should be pretty easy. In the sense of when we render sprites... Load sprites here. I should call it render sprites, but it's whatever. Fair and balanced snake game where you can't see where you can or can't go. Yep, as all games should be. But here, for example, this is where we load all of the... So we load... Oh, wait. Yeah. So here we calculate first how much to take the snake lane, then we multiply that. It should have done this with a bit smarter way, but it's okay for how it goes. Then we transfer A to X, we decrease... Why do we decrease EX? Why am I doing a decrease here? That doesn't make much sense. Oh, we transfer A to X, that's why, bruh. Okay, now it makes sense. What is more sprites in a row? 8 is the limit on NES and you only use 2.5. But in here, we could do, instead of decreasing, oof, shit, because we could do, I was thinking this would be easy, but then I realized it probably won't be easy. Because now I need both, shit. Well, there is one way where this could be done easily. Where, if you change the loop a little bit. Oh, that's just changing the timer. Like, if I change the timer to be... Look at that! Speedy snake boy! I can't get that apple! Where did my snake go? How do I get that apple? Wait, I'm gonna get it. Where's my snake? Here. Come on. This is struggling. Oh my god. Okay, no. I don't feel like I have control of this. I'm like one square off. This is, you're like, guys, you don't know how hard this is for real. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh. Oof. I'm just gonna start pressing random keys and hopes on the best. Oh, I got it. Easy. First try. Skill. Speed, that skill issue. How many FPS can you get Lamau? Apples that make you faster for 5 seconds 60. I should, instead of making this, oh, I should make so the snake shrinks after some period of time. And if you don't eat enough apples, you will die. And then you have this speed. Trying to eat those goddamn apples. Loading part. Phew. This is actually a difficult Snake game. Like, man, Snake is difficult, I'm telling you. Need for Speed version 0.0.1. I mean, that could be a pretty good idea. This impresses no joke. Like, I don't think I can... The only way I could do to increase the speed... Yeah, first sprite's flickering, but... that's the thing I wonder... Is... Can I make it? Because basically... What I got here is... This is the render loop, right? And I was thinking that just to take every time we get into the render loop, we would take every other sprite to render. Make Minecraft innocent. Hey, want to hear my opinion? Yeah, always tell your opinion, man. Make Minecraft in assembly. Yeah. Let's try to make Minecraft in C, C++ or Zig first. And then we can try to make it in assembly. What do you mean decoupling? They are basically decoupled. Because the render happens at the NMI from here. Which is the... Can't even... Oh, you can make Minecraft in C#. C# if I could, and I can't talk, nor can I spell, but you know. Do you pass the grid of sprites and rotation to your engine? Do you pass the grid of sprites and rotation to your engine to render? Like, I just... Okay, so what I got is... I got the sprites, like, where they are and how they look down here in the read-only memory. And then I have here a array of the apple head and bodies. This is basically 84 bytes. And I clone that information over to this array, and then I manipulate that array in the game logic. And then because the PPU need a specific format, so I keep the same format in that array to render it in here. That's why I have 4 bytes for it. It's basically this thing. This is what the array means over there. This, and the renderer it can only accept this. It can't take anything else. Per sprite that needs to be drawn, it needs its X and Y position, its sprite address, and its attributes. It doesn't accept anything else. So that's why I have that array up here, where I keep the same format that I manipulate the data on, and then I just render it in the same way in the load sprites. Or it should be called render sprites, I guess, but... You're too smart for being young. Yeah, no, I'm 23. No, how old am I? Yeah, I'm 23. But I know like people who are like 16 and are like doing more complicated stuff than I am. Crazy times. You know, my brain just have capacity for the most important stuff. For example, I don't know. But yeah, I know people who are like 16 and do more complicated stuff than I am doing. It's like I'm like I know 16-year-olds who teach me how to code. It's almost, but it's like, it's not my engine, it's the NES, and it's like, yeah, almost decoupled. It's just What do you mean so why don't I tweak it? Bro's brain is compiling in the background the C++ Minecraft clone. Ah, yeah. No, like, I still want to move somewhat within the bounds of the limitations. If I wanted to tweak it, I would just probably do everything in assembly x86 and use a Vulkan renderer if I really wanted to. But I'll restart this project and I don't want to like go too far off this. To the 16-year-old, you need to teach me stuff, I have to get smart. You know, I asked the 16-year-old also, like, how did he get so smart? And he just told me straight up that, bro, just read, do more. And I was like, well, that makes a lot of sense. Not like the literal video chip of NES. No, but do you mean like how the code, like how it interprets the code, or what do you mean? Because couldn't I just... Okay. Let's see. Oh, I broke it. Whoops. I didn't go as planned. Some of the chip. Wait. Okay, okay, let's get real. If you pass something to a video chip, it will draw it, and it's only the chip that has 8 sprite limitation. Then you should pass batches of 8 sprites in every row because your code can handle all the sprites. No, the 16-year-old, he's cool, but yeah, poor Snake. So, wait. I don't know why the precise limitation of 8 sprites is a, like, thing. I just know it is. Only the chip that has 8 sprite limitation, and then you should pass batches of 8 sprites in a row, because your code, it's... Wait, the 8 sprites limitation is per, like, it's per vertical, no, horizontal, yeah? So if I change the length to be, for example, here, let's put one more here, so that means it's 8 plus 4, so it will be 12. So, and now it's 13, but you can see here, I can only have 8, but if I go downwards, then I can have the 13. It's only off on the, what's it called? The horizontal that the 8 sprite limits are, because of just how rendering worked back in the day. Okay. Only chip that has 8 sprite limitation, then you should pass batches of 8 sprites in every row. What do you mean pass batches of 8 sprites? Can handle all of the sprites in one row. Do you mean... Like this is also... Do you mean like passing a larger sprite or like a stretch out sprite that would represent multiple sprites? I'm not following. It's only then you should pass batches of sprites in every row. Per scan line, this limit is divide screen into rows, organize sprites in them into rendering batches, and pass different batches every. No worries, Leon. I will see you next time when I see you. Divide screen into rows. Organize sprites. And pass different batches every frame. Don't you mean doing columns instead of row? Wait. Someone who has more long after the NES life have trouble with some games. The amount of sprites flickering. I was wondering if to consider cheating to use to remove 8 sprites per scanline limit in unless you use the feature. if you were in this kind of competition. If you just personal enjoyment, then play however you want. No, go for it. Save. Wait, could I just change the emulator to allow for more sprites to play a game? Used to make Link animate behind top or bottom door dungeon love, otherwise Link is drawn in front of the door. Next. Also, you could technically use a mid-frame RIQ to have more sprite, but it would be pretty complex, not gonna lie. It might have sitting somewhere. Hello again, Aditya Akash Kumar. I hope I pronounced that correctly, because it would be damn nice. Yeah, I think if I could make it, just turn it on or off, that would be great. I think there is a option in the, let's see, somewhere over here. Sources. No, is it not the sources? Wait. Where is it then? Oh, share. My bad. User. Share. And then here we should have a file called what's it called? There, cc65 config, and here we should have a nested config. Damn. Nice, I said it correctly. Hell yeah. Check emulator settings. Pretty sure it's limitation enforced to mimic NES. Yeah. Let's see. Sprite. No pattern called close to sprite. Okay, then we'll have to go a little bit. Will we possible mod NES to have a lot of skyline? Let's see. Oh, no, you'd have to replace the PPU for a custom one, which doesn't exist in theory. This replacement PPU could be created, but there's no guarantee that it create in all regards. Right now you can buy, okay, but I'm more concerned about maybe like FX UX. What should I increase? Increase sprite or scanline. How do you get scanline? No. Okay, increase sprites. Allow more than 8 scanlines on the NES hardware. More than 8 per screen cause flickering. Enabling this option can produce. What's happening in the chat? If the emulator closely replicate the hardware logic, it should be pretty difficult. You guys are in uni? No, high school, but I in programming. Here, no more than, but this is just, true, and this should not be checked because set 8 frames per scan flag. See video config. It turns turns on extra flags, turns it off. But this is where I'm at. But then I don't understand. Like it just says this. I think this is not supposed to be viewed as this. This is supposed to be some other. See FCUX. There, allow more sprites per scan. How about that? You can just do that. Config. Well, I don't have a config option. Am I blind? Config. Let's see. Input config, video config, probably here. Side. Driver? Damn, I can change that. Disable sprite limit. Apply. So it's a bit of a Cheeto, but you know, it works. That's that's how you fix it. You don't fix it in code. You hope there's a feature in the application that you're using to fix the problem for you. Am I right? No, that's an awful way to solve a problem, but it works in this case. What have you been typing in the chat? Damn, things have been happening. I mean, what looks like senior high school equivalent, sort of entering engineering school. Oh damn, so I am older than you guys, and even then I don't know most of the stuff Lucas is doing. Final exam in 2 months and score to go. Worry man, and system understanding knowledge systems from what? Do this. Trueness is in the trash bin though. Yeah, I mean, it's not really like, of course I'm not doing a little bit of a Cheeto, but no, it works, and if it works, it works. Okay, let's ramp up the speed a little bit, and what was the limitation anyways by to start off with? Like, why did they have it? Let's speed it up to like 0.8, I think would be good. Look at how good I am at playing Snake. It will break as soon as I reach a length of... what will it be? What is 84, 80, 20? And I'm already at length like 16. Oh yeah, there it went. Wait, what the hell? It's just, it will just start breaking more and more because of the... I don't have data storage enough for these lengths. I should probably do that. Let's see. It's their fault doing chips so bad they can't comprehend 8 sprites per row. Yeah. Yeah, it still works though, but it's horrible. Okay, but if we have here 84. Please continue. I need to... Oh yeah, because I load in here. Yeah. Okay, so I only load in to... what is... 200. It should be 500 and... yeah, I should be fine. I shouldn't have a problem with that. But for some reason I don't know if that's the problem or if it's... oh... No, that should be fine still. Here, okay. So we load the sprites for Snake Len. Yeah, okay. So we should be able to increase this by twice. I should still be in a good zone. Yeah. And then it should be fine to eat more apples. I think I will just increase the length manually. I'm not gonna try to play this game. That's how much I enjoy playing this, you know what I'm saying? So this is 8, 12, let's do 16, 20. This one should be fine. It doesn't look fine though. That doesn't look fine at all. Am I... wait, when I load the sprites... oh yeah, it was... why is it slowing down? Is it because of the more body parts I have, the more like it has to process? But it shouldn't have to... it should only have to process linearly more, not... and why does it speed up now all of a sudden? I don't get it. I think it's pretty cool, even though we got heads. And now it's slowed down. And soon it will speed up again. For no apparent reason. Now it's going faster again. Like, it's inconsistent. Figured. Wait, what? Done hardware design without. I will probably lose now, but that's okay. Boom. Nah, it's beautiful. I figured it was circumstantial, but to be honest, the NES is pretty bad compared to SNES. Few hours and now Snake has bodies of heads. Yes. We have a miserable education since we don't do much CS, but a ton of history and dead languages. At least rotation works. Yeah, it works. But it shouldn't be O and to the power of 2. Because I'm not comparing. I'm just doing a. It should be an ON, not to the power of 2. Yeah. Should be a linear, like. Yeah. I can't type. This need to work fast though. Next, Lucas learns what is Verilog before speedrunners discover how to enter the third dimension with this bug. No. What is Verilog? I have only heard about it slightly, but I'm not sure that I. Is it the thing I think it is? Verilog standardized as IEEE 360 is a hardware description language used to model electronic systems. It's most commonly used in design and verification of digital circuits, with the highest level of abstraction being the transfer level. Well, this looks fun. If I could only, like, my network speed is so fast, you know. Damn, that looks cool. What is that? What is this? Oh, that I know. No, the speedrunners won't tolerate even playing this game. Trust me, I know them personally. Yeah, okay, now I figured the problem. Load sprites loop here. No, wait, no, it's not this one. It's copy player body. Yeah, here, this one. Because we say 54, I did. How many more did I added? 40. And if you add 40, I should have done another number. Should have done something like, for example, well, bigger. But anyways, I can do just. Let's do this. So this should be 160 in hex. Isn't that just like 100? Or am I stupid? I'm most likely stupid. But it's okay. Isn't 162 hex? Oh, it's A0. Oh yeah, because FF is 256. Nah. So this should make sure that the head's end, or the snake end, is not heads. Yes. I wonder why it, like, does it like randomly just decrease in speed and then it increases and then it decreases, like. It's not because of the direction. Or is it? No. It's so weird. And then I eat, and now it goes faster again? Like, why? And now it goes even faster. Is it because of the length somehow? If it's some specific... Now it's again faster. Now it's slower. And now it's sped up. And now it's slowed down. Better fix this before 94. Actually, just do 200. Highly optimized code. Yes, yes, yes. And now it's sped up again. Like, I don't know why it has this funky place where sometimes it slows down, sometimes it speed up. Now it's again faster. Even faster. Faster. Like, why? Why does it do it? Okay, now I don't know. I think it slowed down slightly. PPU that's blowing up without limit, yeah. Yeah, I'm super happy. And now it's slowing down again. Now it's speeding up. Okay, now we're again running out of bodies, so you can see it's starting to get pretty funny. Alright, see ya, Leon. But yeah, let's see. Magic. Oh. Yeah, heads are here. They are back. They are back. They're crazy. I think what we could do is probably to make this, because of the limitations we have with the, I don't know why the body just starts being so funny all of a sudden, you know? But I like the thing that with the speed going crazy, you know, that you So what we would do is this. Continue, please. No. I think we will not do this flickering because of this. So it's done. That's how we fix things. I could probably do some limited map or just work on the winning condition in the sense of, let's say this is the snake, right? and that you have to reach the body length of, let's say, 20 to win. But the larger you go... Who is here? Ah, Leon is here. Adding more pictures, hopefully. But let's say the larger you get, the faster you go. And then the smaller you get, the slower you go. And your goal is to reach size 20. So that means once you're getting close, you're super fast, and you will basically do the thing I did where it was freaking impossible to do anything, basically. But there's a chance that you might be good at the game, and you might win. But we don't know. Before we know. I think that would be a funny way to go about it, and I need to probably fix also a little bit of a bounding box, so it's not just like this whole world. But that's basically just manipulating the timer here. So let's see. We could use Y. Yeah, we could use Y. So how can I... Okay, this is what we can do. We can load... Because we need the inverse, basically, of... Let's just say that if you reach... here, you eat. And then... compare X with hashtag... What is 20 and hex? It's F4? Because F is 16, yeah. F4. And branch equal. Or actually we will not do that. Yeah, we... If not branch not equal. Game. Continue game. And then we will continue game. But if it is, then we'll just do a jump reset. So if you reach length 20, well then you have 1. I don't know, did I start the game as 20? No. I don't know what length I am at. I should be around that length now, shouldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep. It should have said that I'm already past that. Player. Oh wait, I start already at that length. Yeah, okay. Let's not do that. Let's start at 16, 18, so I will have to eat 2, and then I will win. Or reset the game actually, but... Why can I not... Oh my god. Why? This should have reset it. Should have reset it. Why did it not reset? What? Is my logic that bad? Let's see, let's see, let's see. What is happening in the chat? Not... For 20 about... Oh! I'm a bit tired, okay? It's getting late. I should have gone to bed an hour ago. You poor people have to suffer with me right now. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, wow. Okay. How about that? Oh yeah, but the length is not like... So it works. No, wait, it doesn't work. Compare X branch not equal. Oh, we should branch unequal, not equal. Yeah, so if it's 14, if it's 13 and it should be 14, then they are not equal, we should branch away. Yeah, why am I growing? Defragmentation. What is it? What do you mean do a defragmentation? This is 16. Yeah. Oh wait, it's precisely. Yeah. So if I just do this once. Yeah, it's fine. And now I eat this and it's not fine. Oh, it's still fine. No, it's not fine. I can't eat it. I suck at this. What the fuck? Boom. Perfect. Go sleep. Yeah, I will go sleep. Just in a bit. Just a little bit more, you know. We are so close to making this epic feature working. Then I will hit the bed. This probably means you should write down what's on your mind in the plan. That's pretty damn true. I haven't written a single thing down in the plan. Oh. How about that? The plan has evolved without me knowing. That's a pretty good plan, I would say. It's has everything you wanted, right? Yep. Damn, this is pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie. How it went? We got player head rotation, increased sprite limit, susway, and what else would we do? Winning condition 20 XD. Super funny. Okay. But that's just one thing before I go, and that's that I want this speed thing. I want it. I need it. So what we'll do is wow, this function, this routine is super long. What we'll do is basically here we will load y. What do we need to do? We need to load y with timer. No, we can't load y with timer. Oh yeah, we can load y. We both load x and y with timer. No, we can't. What am I trying to do? I need Moroccan is stupid. Cheat comedy. No. What I'm about to do is gonna be super funny, because it probably won't work, but after that it will work and it will be super nice. And I'm just trying to figure out what is okay. I will write down what I'm trying to do. I need to get snake len, and then I will subtract that from a static value, let's say 20, and then I will use that to compare the timer value. Compare that, yes, to timer value. That's what I need to do. So with snake len, okay, so we'll load into A. Wow. Why did timer become this now? Like so. To here we will load len. Snake len, okay. Then we will do subtract with carry. And we need to set carry because we're gonna do a subtraction. We will subtract. No, I need to do the other way around. We'll load with hashtag. Was it 1? No, A. 1. Oh my god, I need sleep, I don't remember. 1-4. Why did I want to put an A? Good night, Leon. How did I learn Vulkan? Let me just complete this one thing here. I will tell it. I didn't. No, this is how I did. I think this one is really good resource. Like I have read a lot of pages. I've seen a lot of tutorials, and I still don't really get it. But this one is super good. I probably have read it twice, maybe. And then on YouTube. Wow, Yote. I did Vulkan tutorial. The first one that comes up, this one. I have gone through that one, and I have also seen these ones. A little bit of this, and then there's a really good one. I don't see it right now, but it's super good. But basically, like at least this one I would say is great. And then this top, okay, now it's this one. Those two are really good. He is also super good. But that's what I would say are the like top best resources I used, but a lot of just extra googling and stuff. And I learned Vulkan by just fucking things up and having to research why it breaks, basically. And that's probably what I will do again. I will start over so I can try to mess up even more and learn more. I find that's the best way to learn Vulkan. That reading tutorials, yeah, they're nice, but I think really trying to set things up and breaking it is the best way to go. I don't know. We'll subtract that from snake len, len snake. So that now we will have this. And then can I compare this to A? Is that okay? I think it's okay. It will complain if it's not okay. It's not okay. Like, what if I use Y? Is Y okay? Oh, I can't compare register. Can I compare register? Yeah, no. I can't. So that means I need to store it somewhere where I can use it. Oh shit. But X already contains timer, so I could transfer it to timer. Because then I just store it back into timer. So I guess I could do that. Yeah. So we do that. Then we probably need to clear the flag also. But for now, we will just transfer A to Y. No. Store A into timer. And then we will compare timer. And then we will store that new value in there. That's a bit weird way of doing it, but it could work. Wow, it never works. I think it's because I need to clear the flag after setting the flag. No? Thanks. Tomorrow start making D fast. No. What is up with you and wanting me to make D? I don't want to make D. What is D even? Load time into X. Load A with this. Subtract with snake len. Which should not be 14 yet. And then we can store A into timer. Be clear. Compare X with the previous timer value. We store it. And then it compares. Well, one way I could go about it is doing it like this. Wow. Yes, like that. And then I could cut it from here. And I could paste it, not there because that won't. But I could paste it in here and I could paste it in there. This is horrible. I just want to see that. Do I understand what I'm trying to do correctly? And then I could try to fix it. I don't understand what I'm trying to do. What? Well, this should be fine. You load time. You load this. You sec. You subtract length from A. You store A into timer. You compare the previous timer with this, which probably will not be enough. So they will. Oh. So they will not be equal. Branch on E. Oh. My logic is correct. Yes, I lost my snake. It looks to be a bit too fast. I don't know the... something is wrong. Oh, yeah, because the longer I make the snake, yeah, we need to start. Let's start this on a smaller size and it should go slower. So we'll take this and put the length to it. Has to be at least 3, or at least this. Then this would make it. Let's do this. That would make it into 3, I think. Because we need. Yeah, okay, so I have it wrong. I don't know why it's increasing and decreasing in such an odd size. It shouldn't be this fast when you're so small. 0 length. Try it. I don't know what will happen with the 0 length snake. We won't see an apple, we won't see anything. Well, we will see this. I like it. Epilepsy, let's go. Okay. Wow. Wait, yeah, 3. It should be 2 body size. They should be like super slow. I don't understand how it's so fast. So in timer, load in. Timer, load into A14. Let's see in the debugger actually what's happening here. So we'll have to find load X, load A sec. Maybe trying to find a sec because sec is pretty rare for me to use in, or actually we'll have a load X in the beginning of something. That means that we are load X, load X, load A. Here's the load X, load A. Well, that's basically what we're trying to find. So snake time. Let's just whoa, what happened? Oh, I pressed something and I went somewhere. Pretty damn cool. Oh, see. So let's see what we load into X. It should be loading the timer, so it should be a pretty good value. X got a value of 0. Oh, X got a value of 0. And then we load A14, yes. We subtract, it should be 10. We store A. Why did it? If you subtract, damn it. Is it supposed to be a CLC? Anyways, it's almost correct. Then we clear it, and now if you compare, it should say that they are not equal and we should branch. We should branch, yeah? It did branch, we store. Yes. Okay, let's play another iteration. We load. How did X get a value of 0? If you just... Right. Yeah, that's why. I should not even be going into this loop if that's the problem. That this logic is responsible for resetting the timer. I should not reset the timer. This one should only do the condition check. It should not. It should just prevent anything from happening within here. Yeah, okay, that's true. 256 length. I can't get. I need to do some more modification in the. I don't know. Can I even get a 256 snake? Feature, sure. I know how that plays through. I got to go see a TT chef. How is magic? No. I should not. I forgot. Yeah, the purpose of this thing was to check that if the timer is not ready, we will not go. So it has to be equal. So if it is, this should be branch on equal. If it's not equal, then we can't do this. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Damn it. But then we don't get anywhere. Probably because I'm doing a subtraction very wrong. Let's see. We load in, we get 0. Yeah, if you subtract from 0. Oh wait, we have 14. What? Timer. Oh, now I see. No, it was correct because I only have a length of 2. Yeah. But that means that I will never really have a condition where it will be. We load into X, the time is 0, load 14 in, we should subtract 2, we should have 12, we get 11. Oh yeah, 3 because the apple. Yeah, true. We clear, we compare. It's not equal, so we just store and we will return. Yes. Okay, what am I trying to do here? What the fuck? I forgot that I also need to increase the timer. Funny. The timer always need to increase. It's just the limit that will be compared. Yeah, okay. So that means that, okay, in here, store into timer, we compare these two, and then we need to increase the time. But I wonder, how does the branching work? Because I would like to branch probably with something that says that it's negative, not just branching, you know? Ah, branch minus. Probably that one would be great. But one thing we need to do before that is that we will need to clear the branch timer done. So now we have timer, but what we need to do is actually to we need to subtract actually that can be done. So we will get a load A, or actually we have it in X already. What we want is actually snakelen, store that into timer. We have A already, okay. Damn it, I would like the other way around, I think. Okay. Or we can just increase timer here. So transfer X to A. Clear carry. Add carry. We will add a flat value of 0.4, and then we store that, and this should increase, but probably won't change. Was it BMI? Yeah. So instead of branch equal, branch negative. Still super speed, I don't get it. Why does that happen? It should be super slow. Oh, but we subtract by 4. We should be subtracting by 1. Oh, but then we don't even need to do it with that. We can just literally say X. Still, it's so fast, I don't get it. We'll load in. we'll load 14, we clear the length 11, store that, clear, we copy or compare, and that should not be a negative because we subtracted, oh wait, but x is, how is x 0? Time is 0. Oh, then it will always be 0. Oh my days. Maybe I just need sleep. What the fuck am I doing? I need to maybe rethink my whole thing. It shouldn't be that hard. Like, let's say we have timer. And then we have length. I'm just gonna call it len, it's easier like that. Timer needs to increase or decrease. I think increase is a better way to go about it. Yeah, okay, we'll go, let's put it back to that. I think it's easier to just go back to what I had because that's basically what I had in the beginning. We won't do any weird stuff yet. So now it should be to what we had. Yeah, this thing. Boom. Okay. So timer will start from 0. I will actually draw now. It starts from 0 and it goes up to, let's say, 20. Length starts from, let's say, 3 and it goes up to 20. Minus 20, yes. So what I need to do is I need to take a flat value from here. 3, no. Yes, this is what I will do. Timer is always, it's 0. And then what I will do is I will take timer plus len, compare if it is 20 or more. Perfect. And then once I reach, then I put timer back to 0 and length may increase or may not, and then once it's 20 then it will always be 20 and then it will just work. Braining. I don't know what I was trying to do before. So we load X, and then instead of increasing, we load A with timer, and then we will clear. We will add with carry len, and then I will just do a compare with 114, and then I will store it, and then if it is equal, this will probably not work either, but I just want to make sure that it doesn't work because it shouldn't work. Actually, before I do that, I want to change this length. Actually, we could make it work if we had a length of 5. Let's do a length of 5. So that would be this. That would be 5. Yeah, it broke immediately once. Wait, what? What the hell? How is it so fast? We get in. We load in timer, we clear, we add snake len, compare to 14. Store that into timer. Okay. We load it into A. How is it already? Okay, oh yeah, because we're already going. Then it's 14, we compare, okay, it's equal, it makes sense. Next time we get here, it's already 5. How is that possible? Oh wait, is that another breakpoint? Okay, yeah, I'm on the wrong spot, that's why. Okay, now, we load A, it's 0. We add carry, it says 5, makes sense. We store it, we branch. We did not. Oh yeah. We continue. We go to return because yeah, that makes sense. We go again. It should be 10. A, yes. We store it and we will return. Yes. We go again. Store it. Oh, now I see. Go sleep. No. We are so close on getting this working. Now I understand why when we eat the apple, we slow down, even though we should be going faster. If I could eat that apple, it would be fantastic. I'm already struggling with this shit. Hell yeah. Boom. Because it's an uneven. But if we change it to be branch on plus, so BPL, then I think they should be going faster the more you eat. I suck at this. I suck at my own snake game. Well, there isn't like enough, but yeah, it goes faster now. God damn it, I suck. Okay, boom. Yeah, you can see it goes faster, and it's super. Hell yeah, nailed it. Oh my god. I don't know. It's no. Oh no. Oh come on. Oh, that was so close. Oh no. There. Yeah, I'm not the best at this game. Oh my god. Whew. Okay, what? Okay, what? I swear I did eat that apple right there. Okay, and there, we reached 20. But yeah, you see it goes faster and faster and faster the more you grow. I think there is still like some limitation. I need to figure out why it was so fast that it didn't register somehow. I don't know. But okay, I think that's pretty solid. You know, we have a winning condition. You don't really see that you win. You don't know if you lost or you won. But I think these two tomorrow, limited audio and check weird apple collision, no work. I'm pretty sure that I got that apple, but it did not register it. AA title, definitely. Yeah. I think it's a pretty damn good work. I will just do that. Oh no. Yep. It's basically new Skyrim. You can roleplay as whatever else you would like. You could be a 5 body length snake. snake or a 6 body length snake, 7, 3, but you can't be 2 or 1 though, or 0. That definitely not 0. That's super bad. But yeah. Okay. I think it's time for this fella to head out and sleep and wake up tomorrow to continue. Now I will have school tomorrow and a call and stuff, but after that I will be back. Okay, 20. It will just break if I put that length. But just for you, I will show you how bad it will break before I go. I will just do it in hex because it's easier. Oh, right. Our timer breaks. Let's do a bit smaller one. We'll take this. Oh yeah, we have to reset at length 20. We need to fix that. We can't allow that. Yeah. Wait, what? What am I trying to find? Oh yeah, when you grow. Here. Continue, compare here. So let's change this to an F. Okay, still. Okay, yeah. Probably are overwriting something we should not be overwriting. That's why you shouldn't become too long, you know? Too long is not too good. I wonder at what? It should still allow me to go past that. Let's see if we put... I'm concerned about that. Okay. So now we have hexadecimal 30. Oh, it probably works. The only problem is that the longer you get, the faster the timer gets, and it's so fast that it immediately collides with itself, and that's why you can't. Ah, that makes sense. See, I ate myself again, again and again. But you see, and if I put like, let's put 60. Yeah, then it's so fast again that I can't 40. It's so fast that it eats itself before you can even see anything happening. Oh my god. Oh wait, now it's actually going into itself. So something funny is happening right there. That's why we don't go beyond 20. Ladies and gentlemen, beyond 20 is not good. You start to see stuff you should not be seeing. It's like delusional. You start losing without losing. It's bad. I'm probably giving some poor viewer an epilepsy attack right now. Let's fix that. I'm gonna eat this apple and then I will head out. Boom. That has been it. Thank you for joining in, whoever is still watching this suffering long journey. I would like to complete this game also, so I could just get making the video and starting on the next project. That would be pretty damn cool, I would say. But I think at least this thing, maybe some winning title, I don't know. And then I'll call it a game. You know, it's a game. Pretty much. Alright, that's it. I will go now. See ya and enjoy whatever you're doing. For me it's night, so yeah. Alright, bye.